Bitcoin can't scale into a global payment system, and pretending Lightning fixes that doesn't make it true. Lightning is often presented as Bitcoin's solution to fast, cheap global payments. But when you look a little deeper, it starts to look less like a payment network and more like a pre-funded voucher system. Lightning only feels fast because the user has already done all the work ahead of time. Before you can send anything, you have to buy Bitcoin, move it into a wallet, pay fees, wait for confirmations, and then lock liquidity into the network. All of this takes time and costs money, the exact things you were using Lightning to avoid. And even after all of that, Lightning payments only work if the sender has the right kind of liquidity and the receiver has the right kind of liquidity. If either side doesn't, the payment fails. Think about it like this. Imagine if your bank told you, before someone can send you $500, there has to already be $500 worth of inbound capacity allocated to your account, either arranged by you or locked by someone else on your behalf. That's how Lightning works. The ability to receive money has to be pre-funded by someone. If that inbound liquidity isn't there, the payment simply fails. And yes, if you're using a custodial Lightning wallet, you might not notice any of this. That's because the wallet provider is locking the inbound liquidity for you. They're doing the pre-funding behind the scenes. But the requirement doesn't go away. Lightning still needs that liquidity to exist somewhere, or the payment fails. And because of this design, Lightning payments fail for reasons ordinary people would never accept. No route found, insufficient liquidity, channel unbalanced, payment timed out. Ordinary users don't care about liquidity or routing errors. They just want the payment to work. It's often described as a peer-to-peer network, but in practice, most Lightning activity runs through custodial hubs. A handful of large nodes hold most of the liquidity, route most of the payments, and keep the network functioning. Lightning naturally centralizes around liquidity providers, not because people want it to, but because the design requires it. So instead of escaping intermediaries, Lightning ends up depending on them. Most people don't run their own Lightning node. They use custodial apps like Wallet of Satoshi, Strike, Cash App, or River. When people claim Lightning works perfectly, what they really mean is their custodial app works perfectly. That's not Lightning. That's a centralized service doing everything for them. Their experience doesn't validate Lightning, it bypasses it. And even if you ignore all of that, Lightning still can't scale. To make it work globally, every user would need to lock up liquidity, maintain channels, keep nodes online, and constantly balance inbound and outbound capacity. And here's the hard ceiling. Even if you used Bitcoin's entire base layer just to open Lightning channels, which is impossible, you could only onboard around 160 million Lightning users per year. At that rate, it would take about 2 years just to onboard the United States, assuming nobody else on Earth is using Bitcoin for anything else. This is not how global payment systems scale. It's how voucher systems scale. Slowly and poorly. Lightning isn't a payment network. It's a pre-funded, fragile, liquidity-dependent voucher system that only works in small, curated demos. The moment you try to scale it to real-world commerce, it collapses under its own design.